Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Skid Billies. It is a lovely spring morning. Sun's shining. We got a trailer to prep for spring break bash. So, you guys might remember the video from about 3-4 weeks ago. And you guys probably remember I set out to find the cheapest enclosed trailer I can get my hands on. This is it. So, we got a lot of stuff to do. And as you can see, it is nowhere near ready to have the Sphero loaded into it, much less get ready for spring break. Or be ready for spring break. So, it is a special day, and you're going to take a journey with me. And trying to get this thing ready. And by ready, I mean put together enough to where it's a comfortable race trailer, so I'm not sleeping in the back of my truck tent, which is an amazing thing. I'll also link that in the description below because it has actually served me many spring break bashes and many drift events. And if you have an 8-foot bed or even a 6-foot bed, it really comes in handy if you're trying to not spend a lot of money on hotels and Airbnbs. But if you're fortunate enough to have it enclosed, this is a video to watch if you're looking to set your car trailer up for, well, drift events. Even going camping if you want. Take your drift car going camping. So let it really know that you love it. So let's get this started. I don't know if John's going to be here today. We'll see. But most of all, we're going to get a lot of this stuff cleaned up. So one of the main things I'm actually going to bring, and the most important to actually secure in the trailer, is a toolbox. And I've got some organizing I need to do to it probably tonight. But we get some measurements. I've got a bunch of E-track. Yeah. So I did a video on this box, and it is I think it was a review maybe. It was me just talking a lot of crap about all kinds of tools and brands. But that's not what we're here for today. So I got some E-track, which is already pre-installed in this trailer. Oh, hell yeah. You got the thunderstorm sounds going on? Yeah. Come on, Ray Machine. But sorry if it's super loud. So we're gonna go ahead and install that on the wall side of it. So putting the toolbox there. I would like to put there, but we'll probably put, I don't know, we'll put something there. So I gotta also find a place to put my race fuel jugs, which probably might go here. It's not a funny knock-knock joke. But I installed these overhead lights that were from my old shop. I'm gonna go ahead and wire that in today. Just something kind of easy and quick to get some actual lighting in here, because otherwise it'd just be dark. I've got a switch panel I ordered. Everything's going to be in the description below where you can buy if you are interested in doing some of this cool stuff. And if not, it's still there in case you want to come back to it. We've got plenty of tires. I should have another order coming in, I think, maybe Monday. So, got a TV on the cheap and a bunch of other stuff. Got a really sweet Wen Generator off Amazon. Of course, you got the Harbor Freight winch. I don't know if this is going to be annoying or what. Have a little mini compressor. There's a lot of stuff that we've got to get secured, but let's get started. So first thing I got to do is definitely go grab some screws. And I went to the local Lowe's and grabbed some, because I do not want my toolbox going anywhere. And then I'm going to grab a measuring tape. So since most toolboxes are top heavy for the most part, I'm probably going to put this about 30 inches, just because it's a nice meaty point where this, I'm not relying on the top lock to hold the top drawer, which mostly houses my sockets and all my heavy stuff. That's why I got heavy stuff at the bottom, but nonetheless, I'm going to go about 30 inches for the midpoint for where I'm going to mount my E-track. So these are the Vivor, I guess they're the 48-inch models. Man, that wind is kicking up. But so these are pretty nice. You can get, I think it's a 4-pack. I think it was one of the cheapest ones I could get on Amazon, because let's be real, I'm trying to save money, especially on this project. But they're not as thick. They come with their own hardware. The only reason I went ahead and got other hardware is because I just would like to, you know, it's got enough meat that it should be thick enough, but I'm still kind of cautious, so I might run one and just see how it is. I don't want any extra holes in this lovingly nice trailer. It's supposed to like have some kind of crazy stuff going on today, but who knows? It's Alabama. It's probably gonna snow tomorrow. So let's get mounting this. So now that that's mounted, I'll put it on the centers. I could have probably went ahead and put it, you know, where these probably have little stringers right here, but again, I just don't, I don't mind it, but I'd rather it be more structural, because we might change it. I hadn't really decided yet. But it is right at, here's 30-inch mark. Put it a little bit lower, but it's not gonna be the end of the world. So next is gonna be the channeling for here for the dirt bike mount, which also was on Amazon, because you can't not have your little pit bike with you. Jesus, it is windy. I'm so sorry for this video because it is terribly loud, probably in this trailer, and the video quality is probably not the best. So I might do some dubbing over this. Like, it is beautiful as hell outside, but I got a damn thunder machine in here. So I'm gonna go cut these E-tracks down. Probably gonna put one at this level here, and then another one right here, because I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I want to mount my fuel tanks. So I know I'm gonna have my dirt bike here. I'm gonna probably put all my wheel and tire stuff there. I still gotta mount, well, actually the wheel and tire mounts are probably gonna go right there, and probably towards the end on both sides, just to make it easier to unload. Those should be in that box over there. But I'm gonna probably go ahead and cut these down because we already got them on the floor. I'm not the biggest fan of how they're set up. It's cool because I can use the trailer, or the E-track for, not really the backside because that's really not gonna do much, but I might add another E-track like here maybe to kind of just give it to where there's not a lot of back and forth, and to kind of give it some extra strapping. So stay with me, it's going to be a process. I might have to redo this video. So as of right now, I'm probably going to stop filming and recording inside the trailer for the audio section of it, just because literally it's bad quality. I don't want to make y'all hate the video because inside the trailer sounds like a thunder machine, and yeah. So I dearly apologize. You know, I really don't know what to say. It's the weather. I can't really help it. I'll probably switch to my GoPro as well as this, just to, because I do know my GoPro has a mic filter. I don't think it's going to help much, but another thing that I've got is these lovely hook rails. I don't like leaving my straps in the back of my truck. I have in the past, as well as I don't like leaving them where they can be tripped over in a trailer or on a trailer. So I went ahead and snagged these. Again, super cheap on Amazon. Link in the description. Gonna go ahead and install these. Probably take a video and probably just do a voiceover for a lot of this. So if that kind of helps out, I'll probably make this into different chapters. That way you can just kind of go through and see what you like. Maybe that will be better than me trying to talk over a thunder machine inside of a trailer and hearing wind whipping. But stay tuned. Again, sorry for the audio quality. So these actually sounded really nice, and I'm kind of happy with how they turned out. I will say, might need some revision for like this type. If not, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Shut up. So nonetheless, it gets them out of the way, and that's really all I need it to do, just to keep stuff off the floor. That way you don't trip on it. So now that the saw is done cutting, I'll probably go ahead and mount the E-track real quick. So I'm getting this really neat motorcycle slash dirt bike E-track bracket, which again, link on the description. So I got it because for a while now I've been wanting to bring the XR. I just never had enough room to put it in the back of the truck. And I took a really good opportunity to be like, you know what? Let's go ahead and like do it. So got the little rings that clip on. Again, a lot of this stuff was just bought on Amazon. Damn. I'm gonna save these for later. Cause you know, I mean, E-track is not just for the trailer. It's oh man. So I was innocently just mounting this, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna record this video. And I'm like, yeah, see, you can easily, you know, strap your dirt bike down, and yeah. So while I'm innocently trying to mount my dirt bike E-track setup, now no E-track is for the bedroom now. So now that's installed, and yeah. Now we're gonna probably hang the tire racks, because I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I want to put the fuel tank brackets. We'll figure that out at some point here in a minute. Yeah, tire racks are the next to go up. So we had the homie show up with the rig.
I'm gonna back up here.
Yeah, back the thing up. So Calvin's here to plate up the bottom of this trailer to where we can get the winch, the snatch block set up. We're probably gonna put the winch under here or right there to where it can be out of the way. Yeah. See, that's the boy right there. He needs to get like a little beeper for it. Thing is a rig. I got the thing for cheap. Dude, the e-brake in that is terrible.
My e-brake is no longer.
Just leave it in gear. I need to get you a little beeper for it.
It has one.
Does it?
Yeah, look.
Dude, I need to get one that's like a pre-program that's like, I am backing up in your voice. After like the third, I'm backing up. It's like, get the hell out of the way. Rig. Oh, so we just left Lowe's. We got some metal because, you know, that's effing metal, bro. We've got the racks kind of put together, but I noticed that the washers that I had are not going to be of substantial, you know, worth hanging this on those. So I went ahead and got some thicker ones, you know, because they're a little thick. So we're gonna go ahead and mount that while he gets ready. Probably go grab the dirt bike and try to figure it. I mean, it should be fine. If not, I mean, it's not going to hurt the winch to sit on it because it's kind of caged. So, if not, it can kind of be offset. We just are trying to play around with some ergonomics, if you will. So we got the first rack mounted. It's kind of nice. Like, I made it a little bit wider because these are currently 225s, and if I want to go step up to like a 245, 65 and all that, I'll have enough room because, again, these are just little baby tires. I want to be able to have enough room for my full size. Like for the 34, it runs 265s, and if I do finish my last swap on the Z, I'll probably be doing 265s too. So this will be able to compensate for that wider tire. So I've got two right here. We'll see, it should. Go ahead and put this other one up. Trying to figure out a good place that's optimal for it. That isn't gonna put me in a weird position for the car that I have in here. So realistically, I'm probably gonna put it right next to it just because. I'm gonna put a strap on it right here. That way it goes all the way across and they're strapped in to it. They can't move. But I mean, It takes really a lot to get them out of that little cradle. Because once they're in there, they're in there. I'll probably see about how I'm going to mount my tires or my wheels that I usually bring, which will probably be a whole venture because the toolbox goes there. Like I said, it's going to be interesting trying to finagle and get everything situated the way I'd like it, because it's a 24-foot trailer and it's doing the best it can. I'm trying not to side load this side too much because the toolbox is on it. So Calvin's putting a plate to the offset of the main beam here. We're using the 2.5-inch reducer to 2-inch reducer, welding a strip of angle iron on it and bolting it to the other side of the angle iron that goes across the main beam. We'll mount the winch there. There's our fabricator. Actually, we're gonna go ahead. Homeboy actually, he did the big thing. For those who are looking for fabrication needs, hit up Calvin Figel. Is that how you say your name?
No, John, you know it's not how I say my name.
Feigl.
No, you're still wrong.
Can I just call you C-Man?
Sure, buddy. I know it. Hard words are for you. Yeah,
Listen,
hard words to say.
It is. Multi-syllable words are hard. But this man is the owner of Figel Precision TIG. Mm-hmm. Look at that. There's the card. There's the man. But he is an amazing fabricator. He has done a lot of good work for us, and we can't wait to do a video on his S13 and finally get his SR put together. Man,
You know, that's almost going to be like the part 2 for the last SR I had in the car.
why didn't you just go Jay-Z?
Because I can't afford a Jay-Z, John. I don't have big money like you.
I have little money.
You have 6 RVs.
Listen, that's because all RB guys quit halfway through.
That's what I did with my Jay-Z. Fuck it. That's all more better. Car beyond long champ, more better. Look more cooler.
Look cooler, small tire, fast. So he did not weld this at all.
It almost looks like you did. They never see your weld.
Hey, look. A grinder makes me the welder. I'm not.
I really want to know what the fuck they did.
Also, it's got a new roof, so I'm willing to bet a tree fell on it, long style. Cause like look, it buckled up here a little bit, and it's all like somebody laid the thing down the long way. Or hear me out, they had something really tall. Or I don't know, maybe an inflatable booth or something. Like an inflatable life raft just automatically set off inside this trailer.
Yeah.
And just open it up like a Pop-Tart. I don't know. I'm not a math magician, but we figured stuff
You really
out.
aren't.
I can't do math. Big words are hard and math is hard. So, all right. So, while we're waiting on that to cut, putting the fancy reverse lights that are actually going to be on a toggle switch for just regular deck lighting on here. Got the wire. We already mounted those up. Again, even Amazon. You buy everything from Amazon.
Yeah, pretty much.
The D-ring Calvin's going to weld to that is
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
But right now we're just waiting for that to cut. Got that. We're going to go ahead and start doing the wiring, or running the wire, cutting the holes. Probably going to go ahead and replace that tail light while we're already at it. I think it's here today.
You gotta pull that whole flipper off.
Shouldn't have, but I mean on top it should be easy.
You do have to pull that off.
To take the trailer light out?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh man.
I think so.
I think so. If John was here, he'd know, because he installs them.
Oh, I don't think it's that bad. Oh, it might be.
We figure it out. We smart.
I hope it is not rain. It kind of looks like it's about to.
I hope it does. Hey, worst case, we got the pop tent.
I know professional, man. Yeah, nope. You just pull this whole side panel off right here, and then you can get to it.
That's terrible.
Yeah, you gotta pull that inside out.
That's okay. I mean, I just don't. Why would you not make this serviceable?
It is serviceable.
Yeah, if you've got like furniture building equipment.
Well, I don't think that was there before.
I hope not.
I really don't. It doesn't look like it was there before.
We smart. We figure out.
It's just staples.
Yeah. It shouldn't be too bad.
You have staple gun.
I should. Wait. Neighbor over here come through. Pulled up with the ice cream in March.
Mississippi mud. That's
Absolute
the best kind
thing.
of. That's the best kind of ice cream sandwich by far.
So wired switch panel, got the M18 Milwaukee to 12 volt converter. Switch box. We got the lights out back almost wired.
This one fires the missiles.
So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take a lead and go straight to the reverse wire plug that goes into the truck. So when I'm backing up, my lights turn on. And if I'm pissed off in traffic and somebody really irks me, I put the thing in reverse and they find out that I'm in reverse.
And then you swerve, bend the corner. Whoa.
It might be fucked up.
But, so for the most part, Calvin knocked it out. Actually, all of Calvin knocked it out. So the witch is mounted. He welded the plate, or the angle of that. And I'm going to drill the holes whenever I get a chance from here. So everything's welded up. We're going to wire everything for the rest of the night and mount everything. So now, whenever I put my reverse lights on, my trailer lights turn on, I'm going to probably have an outside pod light just to, illuminate the outside.
A big awning down this side.
Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea. If we could find like a super cheap
a
awning.
mini fridge, a microwave.
Yeah. So for the most part, we got this thing.
And then we can park both trucks next to each other and make a big tent and close it in.
We really could.
And then when we turn the cars on, we die. Perfect.
Well, man, I appreciate you coming out here.
Yeah, buddy.
We got John out here, and we get that's my nip knob, dog. Appreciate you, homie.
Yeah, buddy. We'll go back to it Saturday.
Hey, tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
And so tomorrow we're actually going to clean the rest of the shop out.
And we're going to zig and not zag.
I hope we don't zag, because that's how you get dead. See you, homie. So I had to transition this into 2 parts, into 2 days, because let's be real. What kind of a spring break event is it if we are not struggling until the wee hours of the night? You can probably see the bags under my eyes. I'm exhausted. It is 1:19. I was up till about 2 this morning, and yeah. So I'm currently going back to the house now. The only thing I was missing was battery terminals. Of all the things out there, so we're gonna go load the toolbox up. Calvin, I finished the winch up this morning. Most of the wiring for the 18 volt to 12 volt system is now hooked up, wired in. I'm about to show you guys that. I'm very impressed with it. It's my background's in controls, as well as well, I do a lot of everything. But you guys are about to see that. Stay tuned. So as you guys can see, all I got to do is I've got 2 M18s in parallel. I'm probably going to swap over to these. I really enjoy these. Like a double. I know it's a fuse in line with this, as well as inside the relay itself has a fuse. I like having extra fuse just in case. But for the most part, it's nice. I've got the party lights wired in. Got the overhead lights now wired in, as well as, let's see. Oh, so what's cool about this is when I hit reverse, my pod lights on the back, that I got to replace this trailer light, but my pod lights will come on when I put it in reverse, or I have an override for them if I just need the lights on the back deck. So, which is really cool. This is also on our description. Got USB Type-C as well as regular Type 3, or regular, you know, the normal plug that everybody uses. Type A is what it's called. But anyway, so this is really neat. I like it. I got some more outputs as well as inputs. If I want to add something else, I'm probably going to have this wired into this switch as well. That way, if I need to, I can just have my overhead lights always on. And yeah. So what's also going to be cool about this is I'm going to pull power from the truck and let it either kind of backfeed into it. I haven't really decided how I really want to set this up. But, so I've got my battery box mounted there. Cole did a pretty good job on the winch. I mean, he's an awesome dude. He's a great fabricator. I've got my wireless mount for the remote, so I'll be able to not be inside of here when I'm towing or pulling the car up or the toolbox up or whatever. Wheels are loaded. I still need to put a tie down for these somewhere. We'll worry about that at some point today. Still got to clean the mess up. I'm an electrician, not really. And we got to get down to the basics on this generator at some point today, or I'll turn this over the next day, which is tomorrow, for this video, because we still haven't touched base on that. Tire racks are up. Again, we're looking pretty spicy. It fits 5 215 or 225 40s by 18. I got the E-track here just because, as you can see, also my singular VSKF up there. I don't know if they can hold a lot of weight. I mean, they can hold tires, but I wouldn't mind stress testing these. I might build a rig to stress test the width, but for right now, I mean, they feel pretty strong. I might put a GoPro in here on the way down just to kind of see how everything handles. Since I have the app for it, I can kind of watch it live while it's in here, which I can, ironically enough, charge and run my GoPros from here. And I'll touch base on something even better. Still got to get the TV mounted. I'll worry about that probably at some point this week when I get to it. I'm probably going to mount it up there just because it's kind of out of the way. It's not against a wall. But we'll get to that here later. Like I said, I still got to figure out how I want to mount it. That's kind of out of the way. But lights are done. Everything else is done. If there's something in this that I'm missing, I'll probably touch base on it. I know I got an Air Mattress video. I'm probably just going to do a full Amazon, like, essentials, what you should use in a trailer for racing. Because I still got to do the tool video, and I got a lot of new tools in for this trip as well as the shop in general. There's a lot of stuff that I've been needing, wanting, and like I said, there's a lot of cool stuff, but we'll touch base on that. So let me get this done. I'll be right back. Well, she's loaded up. It's a tight fit. I'll do some reorganizing, but for the most part, like I said, some reorganizing. I still got to go to the shop and throw it on the lift, do a bolt check. Again, reorganize, but everything else works for the most part. So, fingers crossed. I'll probably have to go over there tomorrow. So now I'm gonna go head over there, and well, right now this will be the end of this video until probably tomorrow. I'll have a part 2 of doing the bolt check. But I hope you guys enjoy the video, and like I said, like and subscribe. Anything else, have fun and be easy. Peace.